So let me ask you this. So in that moment where you are alone and you're crying and you're self-reflecting, and you're getting these answers, or you're getting some sort of answers at that point, were you meditating at all? Were you practicing any form of meditation to get you to that level of self-awareness? Or this is just like that aha moment that just happens and then you move forward from there?
It was more like an aha moment at that time because I had not practiced any meditation at that point in my life. This was probably about 12 years ago that this happened.
Mm-hmm.
I had not done any spiritual practices outside of what conservative Christianity had taught me. But I think it was because I'd let go of all the attachments I had to former beliefs and former people and where my value lies, accepting the fact that my value wasn't attached to any of that let me feel peace in that moment. And I got to start experiencing things in life. And I noticed there was a new way of looking at the world. I would go have an experience and say, hey, does this feel like that level of peace to me? If it does, great. That's part of me. I believe that. If it doesn't, no, I let it go. I don't even care. I would
Now,
rather
did
feel peace.
did you get to that point where you're following the peace and the happiness and you're kind of letting yourself go and not fighting, surrendering to the peace?
Mm-hmm.
Was that something that you picked on based on, your college experience and the different religions and history that you studied in school? Is that how you started at least applying that, or was this just like a calling that you had from within?
It would definitely was not because of any of the things I learned. In fact, it's funny that you mentioned that because one of my favorite philosophies to study when I was studying in college was Taoism. And a lot of what I practice now falls in Taoist philosophy.
Okay.
But back then, I didn't see it that way. I was just doing what felt good. As I look back now, I go, oh, the Taoists were right. I did that and it worked. But I didn't realize that's what I was doing. So it wasn't like it was a deliberate thing. I was really being called. And now that I know, I was being called by my own spirit to take the next step.
Your higher conscience.
Exactly. This is
Yeah.
my higher self saying, hey, this is the path. Take that step. Stop
Mm-hmm.
taking these other ones.
Right. Right.